Welcome to Tock Next Block, the game show where you play for $1 million sats. Let's go. This is, yo, with the horns. This is getting funner and funner for me each week. So let's talk about the game. I got my cards right here. Look at that. They've been binder clipped, okay? Bam. Super official here, and I'm going to crack them off here. I got my mom in the chat. She's going to be playing with us next Friday. She has been, you all are not going to want to miss her game show. She's been going hard. My mom has got like a spreadsheet of every episode. She's been grinding through the satchats, short stacks. She's been like, you know, trying to get every ace up her sleeve possible. It's going to be amazing. All right. So I'm going to be your host today, Stuart Bitcoin Dad. And if you have not played Tock Next Block just yet, let's talk about how to play the game. All right. There are 14 questions between you and 1 million sats. Answer all of them correctly, all in a row, and the 1 million Satoshis are yours. It's just that simple. But there's a few twists here, okay? Each time you answer a question correctly, you can walk away with the sats you've earned, or you can risk them on the next question. If you go to the next question and you get that question right, boom, you can do it all over again and work your way block by block up to the very top. If you go on to the next question and you get it wrong, then you're going to drop back down to the last level of sats that you earned, and then we're going to cut those in half and you'll be on your merry way, okay? We've got 3 resources that you can use to help yourself out, okay? Oh, and I should say 21 seconds is how many seconds you have to answer the question correctly. And you'll hear a little boop, 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 boop. You've got 3 resources that you can use if you get stumped. The first is to have me take a hummus break, okay? I've got some lemon garlic here with me today. Woo! My mouth still kind of tastes a little bit like toothpaste, so we'll see. But I'm willing to dip some woven wheat into that there hummus and give you more time to think, okay? Or to use every resource at your disposal, all right? I have built this game, Satillionaires, with the internet in mind, and I'm expecting you to leverage every possible resource that you have to get the question right. The internet, Chappie, your own experience watching the show, your neighbor next door who's got their window. I don't know. You tell me, right? My mom is amassing like 10 gigabytes of information for herself to try to play this game next week. So you can do the same thing while I eat some hummus. We also have a resource called Consensus, and that's where we will go to the Chatillionaires. Everybody who's in the chat here today, Senor Gringo Poppy, my boy James is in the chat. My mom is in the chat, and she is turning into an insane resource for you. It looks like my wife is in the chat. Best daddy in the galaxy. Let's go. We will put your question to the chat, and they're just going to put in the chat. They'll just put their answer in the chat here. A, B, C, D, whatever you think, right? We won't worry about polls like we did last week because they're a little too slow. So just if you're in the chat, just rapid fire your answer in, and we'll use that to guide our player. The last one is called peer-to-peer this week, right? So this week, if you need help, you can say peer-to-peer. I've got producer Jeremy backstage. I've got number 40 Anna Bevan backstage. You get to pick whether you want our producer to help you answer the question or whether you want our chief of stuff to help you answer the question. And they may get it right, they may not. We don't know. Now, if you get a question wrong and you haven't used any of your resources, I'm willing to let you trade all 3 in for a chance to keep going. So keep that in mind as part of your strategy, okay? All right, so let's bring on our first player. It is, it's James Bourdon, right? Daniel, my boy Daniel.
Come on, Stuart.
Daniel Bourdon. God, Daniel, what's up? All right, so let's bring on Daniel here. And while we're bringing on Daniel, we have got Daniel lined up to play today. We have Senor Gringo Poppy lined up to play today. And we've averaged about 3 games a show. So we need you to go to satchats.com/TikTok Next Block and sign up to come play. All right. While I'm playing with Daniel, while I'm playing with, and I shouldn't say while I'm playing with Senor, because Daniel could be ready to go the whole, he could be our very first million sats winner and he's going to go the whole show. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it for him. Okay. But go ahead and sign up there to play. We'll pull you backstage right now and you can be player number 3 for us. Also, if you are in the chat, you can play this game as well. All right. When I give Daniel the question, okay, you can put the answer in the chat. And if you're the first person to put the right answer in the chat, you will earn 1 point. And as we play today together in the chat, my top scoring players will jump the line to come play the game next week after my mom, because I got to save room for my mom next week. All right. So play along in the chat, put the right answer in, and we're going to have a bunch of fun. Daniel, how you doing, brother? Oh, okay. We got some audio issues. All right. So while Daniel fixes his audio, let's go back through something that I've got in my head too, which I might test out this week. I was talking to Scott, whose episode I think premiered earlier this week. And he was a game designer. And he said that if the player chooses to turn in all 3 resources to keep going, they should lose the ability to walk away with half their earnings. It becomes like a no safety net environment. So tell me in the chat, because we're testing this game live out in the open with you all in the chat, and I'm looking to iterate on TikTok Next Block until it's like just the most fun, most strategic, easiest game to play. So I'm thinking about, hey, if you turn in all 3 resources, then you also turn in your safety net of walking away with half your sats. All right. So how are we doing over there? Did Canada knock out Daniel's audio? Let's take a look.
We are waiting.
I think
the
government's watching me. They don't want me to get any Bitcoin.
There you go, dude. That happens to us sometimes. They're like, no. Stop talking about the greatest money of all time. That's not fair. Use our money instead. So Daniel, where are you coming to us from here today, man?
Hopefully this works out. I don't know what happened, but as soon as I went on the camera, like my internet just started crapping the bed. So,
well, let's see here. Do you want to come off video and just see if the audio works better? Now that we've seen what you look like, we know you're a real dude. You're not AI. Maybe you could come off video and we'll just go audio style, like you're, in a meeting where you don't want to be seen.
It's so cold in Canada. His camera has frozen.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see, man. And you would think the internet connection in Canada would be better than the one in Pakistan that Suleiman had. But we're not sure what's going on there. Do you think we should bring Senor forward while Daniel restarts his computer?
Yeah,
or
we can do that. We can
checks
call
his
an
internet. Okay.
We'll call an audible and we will welcome Senor Gringo Poppy.
All right, here we go. Look at my guy. He's
got
Hola,
amigos.
What's up, dude? So you already know how to play, right,
yes,
Senor?
Yes.
You're ready to go. Am I right?
Yes.
All right, let's flip over then. I got my first game set. This is the redemption arc for Senor Gringo. I'm going to start with question number 1. For 46,683 Satoshis, how many regular hosts of Sat Chats are there? Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4?
B, 2.
B2. Okay. Feel good? That was quick. You locking it in?
Yes.
All right. 2 is correct. Okay. It's me. It's Chris. We are the hosts of Sat Chats. Should be pretty easy. Let's go to question number 2 for you, Senor. For 59,092 Satoshis, who can sign up to come on satchats? Is it A, Bitcoin experts, B, everyone, C, satillionaires only, or D, celebrities?
B, everyone.
B, everyone is correct. Let's go. Satchats is like Bitcoin because anyone can participate, right? One thing about Bitcoin that's so incredible is that anyone around the world can participate. And satchats is the same way. So satchats.com to grab your slot in the studio today. Now, Senor Gringo, you're heading out to Japan tomorrow?
Yes.
That is amazing. Now, is it a straight flight from Atlanta or what is it?
Yeah. Straight flight, 14 hours.
Oh, 14 hours. And as a
Yeah.
Bitcoiner, I'm assuming that you either are rolling in riches and you're going to have like a private chamber, or you're a Bitcoiner and every Satoshi counts. So you're just going to be in a regular old economy seat for 14 hours. Which one is it?
The second one, economy
Here.
seats.
Oh, all right. Let's get to question number 3 before Senor gets deep vein thrombosis from sitting in a tiny chair for 14 hours. 74,800 Satoshis. What's the name of the very first block in the Bitcoin blockchain? Is it A, first block, B, Genesis block, C, origin block, or D, Satoshi block?
It's the B, Genesis block.
B, Genesis block. Okay, locking that one in, correct? Ready to go?
Yes.
B, Genesis block is correct. That is correct. I love that. Now, I'm seeing Marth put B in the live chat for one of these questions here. So hopefully, it looks like Marth got one of those questions right. So Marth, you're at 1 point, okay? Everyone in the chat, put your answer in the chat, because as you get them correct and rack up points, you'll jump the line to come take a chance at 1,000,000 sats with old Senor Gringo Papi. Let's go to question number 4. Okay, might need the internet for this one, Senor. 94,683 sats. What day is celebrated each year as Bitcoin Pizza Day? Is it A, January 3, B, March 4, C, May 22, or D, October 31st?
C, May 22nd.
C, May 22nd. I saw some typing there. You feel confident? All right, thumbs up.
Yep.
C is correct. May 22. Now, look at this right here, okay? January 3 is the Genesis block day. So we just asked, well, you know, what's the name of the very first Bitcoin block in the blockchain? It's the Genesis block. But just in case, mom, for your studies for next week, January 3, that is the Genesis block day. Now, Senor, can you tell me what the significance of October 31 is if you're a Bitcoiner? Obviously Halloween, but what else?
That's the day Satoshi released the white
Yeah,
paper.
boy. All right. Come on. Let's go. All right. I love that. So you, before we show question number 5, let's take a minute here. Okay. Question 5 was a big problem for you the last time you played. How are you feeling in this moment?
Good. I feel a lot better than last time.
Have you taken any measures between your first time and now to be more prepared for this game?
Yeah, I watched more shows and I got my computer ready right here. So I'm ready to go.
All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, and don't forget to play along in the chat, guys. This is going to be a good one. Question 5 is 119,852 sats. Which one of these is not needed to achieve Bitcoin sovereignty? Is it A, a node, B, a miner, C, a self-custody wallet, or D, a centralized exchange?
Not needed. D, a centralized exchange.
D, a centralized exchange. Okay, now let's see here. Jeremy, do you have any suspenseful music here before this big? We're going to see if Senor makes it past the milestone here.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Doom doom. Doom doom.
Oh my God. All right.
Doom doom.
The correct answer is D, a centralized exchange. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's see. I think I was talking to number 60 Simple Steve about the what is the ultimate Bitcoin stack in order to be a self-sovereign philosopher king, as he talks about. And he told me you need to run your own node. You need to have a little miner. And it could be like the bit axe that I have in my laundry room,
Ooh,
you know.
Look at this.
Oh,
Look at this.
Oh, yeah, boy. What is that?
It's the Nerd Miner 2.
Oh, wow.
It's a lottery miner, so I mean it's your chances of getting anything is very slim, and you don't actually mine anything unless you hit the block. But I mean it's like $50 and you have a chance of
Does it
hitting
make noise?
Yeah, it has a fan right here.
That is incredible. That is incredible.
It's always running, and if it hits something, it sends Bitcoin directly to my wallet.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. So my bit axe is also set up as a solo miner, and it doesn't do anything unless it magically solves a block. And all our satillionaires out there, you know, Senor Gringo and I are basically like entering an F1 race with electric scooters, but there is a non-zero chance that we will actually solve the block first. And then 3.125 Bitcoin would go directly into my wallet or Senor's wallet if he gets it, which is insane. I mean, every 10 minutes you have a chance at over $300,000. Like, that sounds good to me. All right. So a node, a miner, and then a self-custody wallet. You don't need a centralized exchange because Bitcoin is peer-to-peer. If you want, you can send it directly from one person to another. You know what I mean? So you don't have to get it from a centralized exchange. I could get it from Senor, or I could do a deal on a decentralized, you know, it's all good. All right. Do you feel relieved that you made it past question number 5 this time, Senor? All right. Yes. I like that. And guess what? I don't even have to give him a second life, James. He's earned it all on his own. So question number 6 for 151,712 Satoshis. Which one of these is not a type of satchats content? Is it A, satchats, B, short stacks, C, deep dives, or D, rehashes?
I'm just being careful. I know what it is though, but I'm being careful.
I like that.
It's C, deep dives.
Okay, C, deep dives is correct. Let's go. Let's go. I thought that it kind of sounds like it might be one of our content types, but it isn't. Sat Chats, of course, is our flagship. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we premiere new episodes at 11 a.m. Short Stacks is our short form educational content. We've gone over basic topics. I've reviewed books in the Bitcoin space. My son and I have cracked packs from BTC trading cards. It's kind of a real fun, flexible vehicle. Rehashes, we were doing those early, weren't we, Senor? Where we would go back through our episodes and kind of clean up our side of the street, fact check ourselves. Absolutely no one except for my dad liked them. And YouTube was like, cool, 3 people watched it. Good job, bud. And so we probably won't make any of those moving forward, but it was fun. All right.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to question number 7 for 192,040 sats. This is going to get a little bit tougher here, Senor. About how large is the Bitcoin chain size? the disk space required to fully verify the blockchain from Genesis? Is it A, 480 gigs, B, 600 gigs, C, 775 gigs, or D, about 1 terabyte?
Help me out. Let's see. I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna have to ask somebody.
Okay, so you got the hummus break, which would give you about another half minute to keep working. You got the consensus where we can go to the chat, or you can go peer-to-peer and choose from either producer Jeremy or number 40 Anna Bevan. And I don't know if they know the answer to this question, quite frankly. So
let's do the hummus.
Let's do the
break.
hummus break. All right. Here we go.
I feel better, and so does number 40 Anna Bevan.
I could hear both of them scrambling around to try to figure it out, and I'm not sure that some of the answers they were floating around is correct. So
His 28 seconds starts now.
okay. All right. You got a good, clean 28 seconds to continue looking for this answer. I got to tell you, when I made this thing, it's a little tricky. Here I go. Mmm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Actually, the toothpaste is kind of gone now. So that is absolutely delicious. All right. Now, and by the way, if you're still stumped, it's not just one resource per, senor. Now, if you're still not sure, you can move to asking in the chat while you continue to search. You can burn through your resources. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. That's a hard one. I can't even find it.
Okay. So do you want to go to the chat while you continue searching?
Right. Yeah. Go to hey chat.
All
help
right,
me
so
out.
let's seek the consensus here. We're gonna go to the chat, okay, and the chat is gonna let us know about how large is the Bitcoin blockchain size. So I'm talking about only that information that a node would need to verify the blockchain from the very beginning block. Okay, there are other things that come along with, you know, the blockchain, right? Like segregated witness data, and maybe some JPEGs get thrown up on there, you know, no peeing in the mempool. That's what we say. So I'm talking about the amount of space that a node would need to verify the transaction data fully from the blockchain from Genesis. So put it into the chat, A, B, C, or D, all right? Let me see what you guys think is the correct answer here. I think everybody is scrambling around trying to do some looking themselves.
I'm coming up with a lot of different answers.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see if we can get any answers in the chat here. How many people do we have watching? We got 10. Let me see if I need to refresh this. Actually, sometimes that connection goes stale.
I'm showing.
There
12.
we go. Okay. So I'm going to put that live chat back on, make sure I'm there. Okay.
Come on,
no,
nerds,
Anna Bevan thinks she has a guess. Oh, she doesn't have a guess. Never mind.
Okay.
He didn't pick us. He didn't pick us.
All right. So let's see.
Time is up, though. For
okay.
that
So here we go.
Yes.
Richard is in the chat. He said, last I saw, it was just short of 600 gigs. Okay. So that looks like the one piece of information we can get from the chat. You can lock that in now, or you can try to burn your last resource to give yourself even more time. What's it going to be, senor?
Let's go with B.
Okay, let's go with B. All right. Whoa, that was stressful. Oh my gosh. Okay. The correct answer is B, 600 gigs. Richard Puente with the freaking clutch. Richard with the clutch. Yes. Okay. All right. Now I can also see that Marth guessed B. So I'm going to give Marth 2 points total for playing in the chat, right? Although maybe you could consider Richard going first. So actually, I'm going to give that to Richard. I'm going to say Marth has 1. Whoa, she's got 3 points now. Okay. I don't know why I'm saying Marth is a she. I don't know why I'm saying that. Marth.
That's my girlfriend.
Is it for real? No.
Yeah.
Is Marth the Latina in your life?
Yeah, her real name's Norma.
Dude, her real name is Norma. Okay. So Norma, whose Latina heritage is responsible for this whitey calling himself Senor Gringo, and he's achieved legendary
Super
status
white.
on this show.
This is the most entertaining round so far.
This is amazing. All right, so Marth has 3 points. Does anybody else have any points in the chat, or is Norma, aka Marth, just crushing it? Okay. So this one was tricky. When I made this question, if you look on the Clark Moody dashboard, he has the blockchain as 775 gigs, okay? But when you dig a little bit deeper, the actual amount of data required to fully verify the blockchain is only 600. And the extra 175 includes all these other elements that kind of come with it, but aren't really truly needed. So that's a little tricky. But here's the key takeaway for all our satillionaires in the chat. You could have an entire copy of all blockchain time for 600 gigs. And most of your Apple computers come with like a terabyte of space now. So there's nothing stopping you from running a full node. And if you're like your boy Richard, maybe a prune node, it's all good. So that was crazy. All right, so let's take stock here, Senor. You have one resource left, which is to go peer-to-peer and draw on either producer Jeremy or number 40, Anna Bevan, chief of stuff, if you need. Do you want to go on to question number 8, or are you going to walk away with 192 sats?
Ooh, let me think for a second.
And I'll tell you this, question number 8 is worth 243,000 sats. So if you go to question number 8 and get it wrong, then you'll leave with half of 192. So
you know what? Well, since this is my second time, I'm gonna go ahead and take it.
okay, you're gonna take the Satoshis and walk away.
Yes, and let someone else go.
192,000 Satoshis. Okay, I like it here. So what are you going to do with the 192?
I'm going to make another wallet and put it in there and just leave it and see how, see what it does. And
Yeah.
And not touch
So,
it.
And how many sats did you get from us the first time you played? Can you remember?
No, I don't remember. It was close to about the same.
Yeah. And you got like about 50 for coming on the show. So Senor Gringo's at like almost 500,000 sats for interacting with sat chats. So let's absolutely give Senor Gringo a round of applause. He is
also so I set up a wallet for each of the times I come on the show, so we can look back at it.
No, I love that. Okay, so each time you come on, you have like you have like a specific wallet just for your sat chats appearance and for each of your TikTok next block.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
see how it grows.
Stuart
over
and
time.
Senior, we just have to be honest here in the producers room that number 40, Anna Bevan, and number 98, Jeremy, are incredibly offended that you didn't seek our help at all. So you are now completely dead to us, and you are no longer are you Sir Gringo Poppy. You're just Gringo Poppy to me.
Oh wow, dude. That's savage.
Oh man.
All right, so let's say thanks to Senor. Enjoy Japan. Let us know how it goes. We can't wait to get back.
Yeah, Norma's coming with me. Norma in the chat, she's coming with me. We're going tomorrow for 11 days.
Wow, incredible. All right, well keep playing in the chat, Norma, because even though you'll be away, when you come back, we'll jump you to the front of the line so that you can play just like Senor did.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
Thanks,
man,
guys.
appreciate it, Senor. Let's bring on our next player. Suleiman from Pakistan is back, and he's ready to rip another month's salary out of this game because he has absolutely hacked life. He's like, dude, I'm actually done with my day job, I'm going to become a professional full-time player of TikTok Next Block, because if you walk away with a month's salary each week, like, dude, you're going to get ahead pretty quickly. All right. Suleiman, are you ready to play the game, brother?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right. And you remember how to play. 14 questions, 21 seconds a pop, 3 resources. You can trade them all in if you get something wrong to keep going. You got it all, correct?
Okay.
All right, here we go. We might have just flashed question number
No, we
one to
didn't.
you.
No, we didn't.
We'll see. Question number 1 is worth 46,683 sats, which is about how much you get for coming on satchats to tell us your Bitcoin story. What is Bitcoin primarily described as in its white paper? Is it described as A, a traditional bank, B, a centralized institution, C, a government regulated currency, or D, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system?
It's D, P2P electronic cash system.
Let's go. Crush that one. That is correct. Bitcoin is described by Satoshi Nakamoto as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. My producer, Jeremy, is like, why are you making the answers to these questions so long? I have a tiny yellow box to work with, okay? But he's making it happen here. Let's go on to number 2. Question number 2 is worth over 59,000 Satoshis. What is our goal here at satchats? Is it A, make new Bitcoiners, B, promote the banks, we love them, C, give stock market tips, buy now, or D, review scientific discoveries?
It's A, make new Bitcoiners.
A, make new Bitcoiners is correct. That's what we're trying to do here at satchats. We feel Bitcoin is the greatest, and those who have not yet adopted it just need a little bit of help, right? And we're here to help them. It looks like Senor Gringo Poppy is getting some comfort from James in the chat there, Jeremy. He says, you're still a senor to me. All right. Marth is playing in the chat as well, aka Norma. She has to have racked up plenty of points by now. If you are watching this and you are watching Suleiman from Pakistan play with us, you can play as well, okay? Put the right answer in the chat. Whoever gets the most points will jump the line to come play next week. All right. Are you ready for question number 3?
Yes, of course.
Question number 3 is worth 74,800 Satoshis. What does Bitcoin aim to allow online payments to be sent without? Is it A, digital signatures, B, the internet, C, a financial institution or trusted third party, or D, personal computers, okay? What do you not need in order to send Bitcoin online?
It's C, financial institution or third party.
Okay, good. Yeah, because it's definitely not B, $107,000. Yo, what is that? What is that? You know what though? In these early questions, I love that, right? It's like it eliminates it to where it's just between the 3. But B was originally the internet. That's right. So with Bitcoin, you're going to sign it. You're going to send it over the internet. You're going to use your own computer, but you don't need a financial institution. You don't need Goldman Sachs. You don't need a trusted third party. You know, Bitcoin is the greatest. Okay. So now we're starting to see some activity in the chat. I love it. They are guessing the right answers and racking up points. So are you ready for question number 4, Suleiman?
Yes, I'm ready.
What is a key incentive for miners to support the Bitcoin network by creating blocks? Is it A, to get into exclusive online communities? Is it B, to get discounts on online purchases? Is it C, to get faster internet speeds? Or is it D, to earn new coins and to earn transaction fees?
It's D, new coins and transaction fees.
Let's go. I love it. Okay. D is correct. All right. And for all my guys in the chat, you know, if you feel like Suleiman is ripping through these questions and not giving you time to answer, still answer. If you are the first person to put the correct answer in the chat, you still get a point. So get in there and cherry pick on Suleiman's work. Now, Suleiman, before we go to question number 5, what did your family and friends think about the fact that you came on this show last week and earned over a month's salary in like 20 minutes playing this game?
They were like, let us help and bring. Also, other people, my family were asking, can you share please the link of the video so we can join and we can play the game? But really, they were happy for me to win the salary.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm counting on you to bring Pakistan into satchats, okay? I need you to single-handedly bring the entire country into the biggest Bitcoin welcome center. So bring your friends and family in, get them starting to watch the show, because watching the show is how you can play this game. Not only will watching the show get you the answer to all the trivia questions, like the one you got wrong last week about number 60 Zipple Steve, but it'll also teach you about Bitcoin, right? And so it should arm you with everything you need to play this game. So also, by the way, before we start question 5, we are going to be selecting the person in the chat that we see putting the answer in there first. So if on your screen it looks like you got the answer right first, your answer is traveling through the internet to Raleigh, North Carolina. And, you know, we're going to give the point to the person in the chat that we can see first. So it's a feature of the internet. We'll do the best we can. Question number 5, Suleiman, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
What kind of hummus scoop does Stuart get at the end of each Sat Chats episode? Is it A, a tiny taste of hummus? Is it B, a clean dip? Is it C, a slim smear? Or is it D, a fat glob?
I want to ask the chat.
Ask the chat. Okay. So let's go to the chat. All right. Just put your answer in the chat, A, B, C, or D. It looks like Senor Gringo has already put D into the chat, fat glob. So we have one vote for fat glob. Let's see what they say here. Okay. Jeremy, give me an ultra quick flash too, by the way. You know what I'm talking about. Super quick cam change. Give me like a split second and then go back to me. Just real nonchalant in case anybody's paying attention. Okay. All right. And my mom is saying D as well, Suleiman. And my mom has watched the absolute, beast out of this show. So we've got 2 long-term satillionaires giving you answer D. Fat glob, what's it going to be?
It's D. Let's go with D.
All right. Now, Jared, this is the camera I want, the guest cam right here. Look, everybody. Fat glob. It's right here in the studio. It's right here in the studio. The answer, sometimes the answer is on the wall. So my daughter, Kitty, she drew me with laser eyes, eating a fat glob of hummus. So you know how I do things. When I do things, I do them big. Richard Puente put D in there as well. I love it. Okay. So let's move on to question 6. If you want to, if you're willing, if you're ready.
Yes, please continue.
All right. All 3 resources are intact. My guy is going hard.
No. Concessions are already being used.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right. Oh, my God. Honor system over here, dude. What a Bitcoiner. Yeah. Okay. Bitcoiners are rigorously honest. So you have 2 resources to. Okay, Here we go. Woo! The block reward gets cut in half every A, 2,100 blocks. B, 21,000 blocks. C, 210,000 blocks. Or D, 2.1 million blocks. Okay. The reward. Well, I'll shut up.
21 21,000 blocks.
21,000 blocks. Okay. And you're going to lock that one in. You feel confident we're ready to go.
Yes, I'm confident.
Okay. The correct answer is C. Once every 210,000 blocks. Oh. Ew, Suleiman. Ah. All right. So, this was interesting to me. Okay. Let's talk about this answer for a second. 210,000 blocks and roughly 10 minutes per block, operating 24/7, 365 means that the block reward for miners is cut in half once every 4 years or so. That's where we get that from. You know, I didn't totally understand why it was once every 4 years until I was writing this question and I saw once every 210,000 blocks. That it's not about once every 4 years. It's about the number of blocks, which is crazy. So interestingly enough, if I go to the Clark Moody dashboard, we can see how long until the next block gets halved. So we have 137,731 blocks between now and when the block reward gets cut from 3.125 Bitcoin to 1.6 something or other. So pretty interesting stuff. You're going to drop back to question number 5, which was the last question that you got right, pulling a Senor Gringo on us and getting knocked out. Let me see here. So you're at 119,852 sats divided by 2 means this week you're walking away with 59,926 satoshis. All right, now let me divide that into US dollars. And how many per dollar of it was the rupiah that you use in Pakistan, right?
It's like 280 rupiah per dollar.
280? Okay. All right. So today's winnings is about 18,218 Pakistani rupiah. How does that compare to last time? Is this like a week's earnings or what?
Yes, it's like a week, 2 weeks earning.
2 weeks.
To that.
Okay. Okay. So, hey, dude, we've got you 6 weeks ahead in 2 weeks. Like, that's got to feel good. How does that feel?
It's really feel good. And I hope I can join next time as well.
You absolutely can. So here's how this works. For everyone who's watching, there is a line of players that are waiting to play. Okay. And they go to, well, first of all, I'll say goodbye to you. I appreciate it, Suleiman. We'll see you. Jump back in line. Okay. And we'll see you. Okay. But bring some of your family and friends in, man. Spread the Satoshis around, my guy. So let's talk a little bit here about how to get into this game. The first thing you can do is go to satchats.com/TikTok Next Block, and you fill the form out there, and you will get into our line. It's like the standby line if you were waiting to go on Big Thunder Mountain at the Magic Kingdom down there at Disney World. You wait your turn, and then when it's your turn, you jump on and we play, and it's awesome, right? And so I'm fully expecting that guys like Suleiman, it's kind of like there's low attendance at the parks right now because we're just getting started. And even though we're the greatest Bitcoin podcast and greatest Bitcoin game show of all time, you know, YouTube is still like, bro, we don't know who you are. So you can kind of get in line, ride the ride, and walk right back around, get in line, ride the ride, just hit it. You can hit Big Thunder Mountain as many times as you want because I do believe over time that line is going to fill up, and it might take you weeks to, you know, to get back in front of us to play the game again if you're someone like Suleiman. So what's the answer if you don't want to wait in line? Well, you got to jump to the head of the line. You got to crack that fast pass, right? Or that lightning lane. And the way that you can do that is by doing like my girl Norma is doing in the chat. When I ask the Satillionaire a question, you as a Chatillionaire can put your answer in the chat. You don't have to type it all out. You can just do A, B, C, or D. Okay. And if we see you on our side of the internet as being the first person to have submitted the correct answer, we will award you a point. And at the end of each episode of TikTok Next Block, we will take the top players. Let's say we'll take the top 3 players, and we will allow you to skip to the head of the line, to where you don't have to wait in the big line from satchats.com/TikTok Next Block. You can just boop, crack your fast pass or your lightning lane. No suing here, Disney. No suing. I love you. Okay. We're big on Disney. Okay. And then you can just boom, go to the head of the line. So how are we doing? Do we have someone backstage, or is that it for us today? Okay. So we are fresh out of players for today. And 10 years from now, they're going to be like, wow, these guys were handing out generational wealth and there was no one there to play the game. But you know what? I think we got a good amount of work in for today. I got DMT in the chat who says that they are at work, but that they will for sure do it next time. So DMT, make sure you go to satchats.com/TikTok Next Block. Put your information in. Make sure that you're publicly subscribed to our channel, because you need that public subscription in order to play. And then we will bring you on. Now, Abels, can we get a summary in the chat of everyone's points from today's game? I want to see where everyone is standing. I do want to point out that next Friday, our very first player will be my mom. She's in the chat. Her name is Car. You can see it right there. She's super nervous because we are incredibly competitive when it comes to games. When I was growing up, she would play Parcheesi with me. She would play the game of life. She would play, all kind Upward, Scrabble, Rummacube, Chutes and Ladders. And not one time did she go easy on me. Just like my grandfather, Granta, never went easy on her. She never went easy on me, and it was almost impossible to beat her. But guess what? Now you're playing my game, Mom, and it's gonna be hard. So she's been doing a ton of work to get ready, and quite frankly, I think she's gonna become the example of how to prepare for this game, right? Because Suleiman, think about this, Suleiman. You could either spend the next week working your day job in Pakistan, or you could watch 1,000,000 hours of sat chats and try to come back on and win a year's worth, right? Because how much would 1,000,000 Satoshis be for you in terms of your income? That would be wild. So I'm looking in the chat here. Senor Gringo Poppy's longtime significant other, Norma, aka Marth, is at the top of the leaderboard today with 4 points. Senor Gringo actually slipping in there with 3, even though he was playing the game, which is wild. Senor, it has to be the first to play the game in the room with me and play the game in the chat. He's hardcore. And then DMT has pulling out a bronze slot there with 1 question correct. So next Friday, here's how we're going to do it. My mom will be player number 1. It looks like Norma and Senor will actually not be, because they're going to be in Japan living it up big on the bullet train. They're going to go to Hokkaido. They're going to go to Edo. They're going to get shaved ice, kakigori. It's going to be amazing. They're going to let us know. And tag us on social, Senor. Take some photos, tag sat chats, make it happen. Daniel Borden, there it is. So we'll do my mom as number 1. We'll do Daniel Borden, whose internet connection was a disgrace. He'll be player number 2. And then DMT, you'll be player number 3, which could mean, Suleiman, you could be player number 4 if you make it happen. So good luck to everyone for next week. Just like Suleiman said, watch sat chats. The biggest, best thing you can do to prepare to win on this show is to watch sat chats, okay? Our best performing episode this week was number 108, JC, who found Bitcoin very early as a form of censorship-resistant money. He is an absolute OG who had some really powerful things to say about why Bitcoin is, quite frankly, simpler and easier and better than the traditional financial system. So, okay, I'm seeing here that for next week, my mom, then Daniel, then DMT. Okay, so that's how we'll play it. I think we are good to go. So here's a few things I want from you all between now and next show. If you had a lot of fun, if you feel like this is an entertaining way to learn about Bitcoin and win Satoshis at the same time, smash the subscribe button here on YouTube. We are trying to get to 10,000 subscribers before Yule, okay? And if you are not familiar with Yule, it is an outstanding holiday where we bring in a tree from the winter to protect it from the cold. You know, we drink out of horns, and some people call it Christmas, you know, it's up to you. But we're trying to get 10,000 subscribers underneath the Yuletide tree. Don't give me crickets, okay? You've heard about a Yule log, you know, you make the Yuletide gay. It's a thing, all right? Stop hating. So Y-U-L-E, Yule. I'm sticking to my roots, and we want to get 10,000 subscribers underneath the Yuletide tree. So smash the subscribe button. When we reach 10,000, we will select one from among you and drop 2 million sats on your head. So if you want 2 million sats underneath your Yuletide tree, your Christmas tree, there you go, Anna Bevan, December 25th, smash the subscribe, okay? It's what you need to play this game as well. And you can also support our show with your sats. You can send them to our wallet. That's all in the description. If you're a sponsor and you want to be the official sponsor of TikTok Next Block, whoa. Just imagine if you were the, TikTok Next Block brought to you exclusively by some dude. You can email us, show@satchats.com. All right, everybody. TikTok Next Block with Satchats is for educational and entertainment purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. We will see you on the next one. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.